Now at noon, still standing. Early this morning, people moved barricades into the homeless encampment along the Ben Franklin Parkway as others inside continue to defy another eviction deadline. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Burrell. Welcome to CBS 3 Eyewitness News at noon, now streaming live on our streaming service, CBSN Philly. The demonstrators reinforced their position overnight, fortifying barricades, and they're vowing to come right back if the city moves them out. Our Alecia Reid is live along the Ben Franklin Parkway with the details there. Alecia.
Janelle, we're at day 92. Yesterday's eviction was a no-go, and this is where we're at. The encampment now has barricades surrounding portions of it, particularly here at the intersection of 22nd and Ben Franklin Parkway. There's no access to vehicular traffic. Since Thursday's city-imposed deadline passed without being enforced, organizers and occupants continued building additional barricades. Meanwhile, nearby residents who've been looking forward to their removal are disappointed. There's even more of an infringement in the neighborhood. Businesses were shut down early yesterday. Target has now boarded up its windows. Apartment buildings and condos nearby have hired security to man their doors. And because of the street closures, people are altering how they use the city. The Logan Square Neighborhood Association has urged residents to stay alert and limit their time walking in this area if it makes them feel safer. Back at the encampment on the Parkway, organizers were out this morning with their demands for access to permanent housing, saying the current barricades are meant to keep dwellers safe.
These barriers are for the camp's protection. We have seen throughout COVID, throughout the uprisings, that this city will not hesitate to tear gas and use rubber bullets on people. Therefore, the residents are in fear for their safety, and that's why these barriers were erected. Now, if the city is willing to sanction the camp, as we said, we will gladly take these barriers down and reopen the streets.
Yesterday, the mayor refused to indicate what the city's next steps would be in this standoff between sides. We're planning to press him for more answers in a briefing scheduled to start in about an hour. Of course, I'll have that plus more starting at 4 o'clock. Reporting live from the Parkway, Alecia Reid, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Alecia, we'll be watching. Thank you. Meanwhile, stay with Eyewitness News as we continue to stay up to date on the city's effort to evict people living in Philadelphia's homeless encampments. You can also get the very latest on our streaming service, CBSN Philly, and online at cbsphilly.com.